If you want to know what are the requirements to be an EMT, and or you're already an EMT and want to know what to do next, stay tuned to this video. I got you. So to become an emergency medical technician, in my case, all I needed was a GED and a driver's license. The barrier to entry into becoming a healthcare provider is pretty much non-existent. So the reason why I bring this up is because I want my brothers and sisters who work on the ambulance, the men and women of service, to understand that it's not that big of a deal. What's a big deal is your responsibility for these people, the trust that they have in you, and the fact that you're not supposed to break that trust and they rely on you. That's a very big deal. But your credentials to become an EMT is not that big of a deal. It's some low-level shit. Like, literally, all you need is a GED. You could be a high school dropout. I'm a high school dropout. So use some perspective. Be honest with yourself. This doesn't mean you have to belittle yourself. But the reason why I bring this up is because I want you to realize that there's more work to be done. Remember, a real friend is going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So if you're pursuing a life as a first responder, if you're pursuing a life as someone who's dedicating himself or herself to helping others, I applaud you. I think that's a beautiful way to proceed with the rest of your life. That's God's path and you're doing God's work, and I applaud you for that. But at the end of the day, there's more work to be done. Look at me, for example. I came in a high school dropout who's been arrested. EMT. Then became a paramedic. Had a CPR and first aid training business, teaching nursing homes and daycare centers how to do the Heimlich maneuver. Started my own business. Then I went ahead and became a 911 paramedic. And then after becoming a 911 paramedic, I went ahead and went to medical school and became a medical doctor. And now that I'm a medical doctor, I went ahead and I've been able to reach over 4 million people worldwide. I've been on numerous podcasts. Have you seen the mentorship testimonial playlist on this YouTube channel? Have you seen the people's lives I've changed? Do you have any idea that I come up on 80% of the results right here on YouTube? Type into the search bar, New York City paramedic, and see what comes up on 80% of the results. Did you know that this app, YouTube, this service is the world's second largest search engine? Did you know that New York City is the capital of the world? Did you know that your boy right here is the person who represents you, the EMT, you, the paramedic in New York City, the capital of the world, on the world's second largest search engine? Why the fuck do I bring this up? So you can realize there's more work to be done. Step your fucking game up. If I can do it, you can do it. We both take a shit. It's not that big of a deal. So the requirements to become an EMT are literally pretty much nothing. So now that you're an EMT, if you're already an EMT, awesome. Understand this. Don't fucking get comfortable, because the days of $17 an hour being enough are long fucking gone. Matter of fact, if you get paid $100 an hour, that's not even enough. Because guess what? Every second that passes, we get closer to our death. So do not stay with the mindset that money is everything. Your impact on this earth, the people that you help, are going to be directly proportional to your income. And that income could be used to invest and give the family that you have or may have the life they desire, the life they deserve. It's not about you anymore. You're so focused on being selfless, and I applaud you for that. But before you're being good at being selfless, you must first be selfish. Take care of yourself. Step your game up. Rise to new levels. Rise to new ranks. If you got weight to lose, lose that fucking weight. I hate to fucking see EMTs and paramedics that are overweight. I had a fucking call where they called for ALS backup. The person needed ALS support. And all I heard at the front seat of the ambulance, because me and my paramedic partner were in the back, was the EMT stuffing his fucking face. Literally, we're asking this person about chest pain. We're asking this person about what's going on with him. And all we hear in the background, our background music, is the fucking EMT stuffing his face. Guess what? The EMT was like 200 pounds overweight. As I proceeded with patient care, we dropped off the patient, XYZ. I asked the paramedic or the EMT, bro, let me help you. And I showed him the testimonials tab of this YouTube channel. I've helped people mitigate and cure chronic diseases. I'm a fucking doctor. Don't be confused by the paramedic uniform. And guess what he said? No, I can't really afford your services right now because I have a car note to pay. Like, what the fuck? When I saw him, I was like, what the hell's wrong with this dumbass? You're telling me your credit score is way more important than you? You're telling me that your car note is more important than your health? Your fucking feet are about to be amputated. You're smoking vape, drinking energy drinks, eating through the drive-thru, and you barely have any fucking money in your pocket, and you're comfortable with that? So if you're an EMT, if you're a paramedic, and this resonates with you, I'm here for you. Step your fucking game up. A real friend is going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So the requirements to being an EMT are pretty simple. And the requirements to be a great fucking EMT or a great paramedic is to give a fuck. Give a fuck about your patients. And most importantly, give a fuck about yourself. That way, the number one way to love somebody is to first be able to love yourself. The number one way to be able to help somebody efficiently is to first be able to help yourself. And how the fuck can you help somebody when you dread the 5-flight carry-up? How much are you really helping if you're breaking everybody's ribs while doing CPR because your fat ass couldn't stop eating donuts? How much are you really helping where you're almost dropping the patient on the stair chair because of your obesity? Come on, man. The job you do requires you to live better. The job you do requires or makes you, what's the word I'm trying to look for, man? It makes you deserve better. Leverage that shit. But always remember, you deserve the life you desire, but you need to earn it. I hope this helps. Peace.